So the Chainsaw Man collaboration event has been going on for a while now, and if you ask me, things have been going pretty well. We can get a bunch of rewards from the new battle pass in the login event, and this time we're not just getting resources, but we are also getting new avatar frames, which we haven't really seen any new ones up until recently. And just like the winter event that we had before, we also have a dedicated lobby, which is really nice to see. And not to mention that the new boss battle is really cool because they got more creative with it. But alongside the wins in this event, there are also quite a few L's, and one L in particular is about the characters. It's no surprise that the event characters are bad. They are very niche, their kit is very limiting in many cases, maybe aside from power because as a DPS, her kit is very straightforward, just dealing damage, meaning that she has more application. The other characters on the other hand are usable at best, but maybe this is actually a good thing. And I'm not just coping because my most anticipated character is bad, but because I genuinely think that this is one of the better ways to make a character from a collab. To explain this better, let's do a little backstory to a different game, and that game is Tower Fantasy. This game is a really good example not only because it's a gacha game, but because it is one that is also under Tencent. If you haven't heard, the Chinese version of Tower Fantasy actually did a collab with the Chinese animated series, which brought in two new characters, namely Mark and Bayuki. These two characters ended up being one of, if not the most broken characters in the game. So just knowing that, having two of the best characters in the game locked behind an event for a limited time is not something that will be healthy for the game's meta in the long run. And this is not just from Tower of Fantasy. A lot of other gacha games have had broken collab characters, which ended up giving players a hard time getting a fair shake, especially in PvP. Just put it this way, if NIKKE happens to have a collab character that will be even stronger than Scarlet or Modernia, and after the event, players can no longer get that character, imagine the backlash it will have from the new players, as well as from the players who were not able to get the broken collab unit. So I think having bad collab characters is a good thing. And when I say bad, I don't mean that they are total garbage. It's just that there are way better options from the regular pool of characters, so it's hard to recommend them over that. And it's not like the collab characters are not usable. It just requires a bit more investment and probably requires you to build around them if you really want to use them in your teams. The best example for this is Himeno. She is only usable in sniper teams, but if you want to run a support character, you are most likely better off using N102. Not only because she has better and less limiting buffs, but you can also get copies of her a lot easier. As of recording this video, I don't see a way to get more copies of Himeno to at least get her to max limit break. That would have been nice for newer players because it means that they have one less character to worry about when getting their level cap to 160. In the previous events, we were able to get Neve to max limit break for free, so hopefully the same thing happens to Himeno. Now going back to the other characters, some of you probably have seen my guide video for Makima, but if you haven't, a quick TLDR is that she is a tank unit that is usable in PvP and PvE. I would say that she performs better in PvP, and she does quite okay in other forms of content. So overall, when it comes to collab characters, them being good at one thing actually lines up with NIKKE's design principle when it comes to making new characters. And personally, I think that collab characters should be more of a collector's item rather than a character that will be game breaking or a new standard that is only available for a short period of time. And on the topic of collab characters, I also want to mention that it's pretty much confirmed that we will be getting a version of Makima without a Khoton. So for my fellow players of culture, we will surely be looking forward to that. So yeah, let me know how you feel about the collab characters being bad, and also let me know how you feel about this event as a whole. This will just be a quick video because I'm currently working on a bunch of other ones that you guys will hopefully enjoy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much on the Valorant hype train right now because of the ongoing tournament because it's really fun to watch. But hopefully, I can get back on track to making more helpful guide videos on NIKKE. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.